One thing we all are guilty of doing is not enjoying the route when visiting an amazing destination. We sometimes are so focused on reaching destination that we forget the beautiful journey that leads you to that place. And today we are going to that place. Well, as stunning Waterton National Park is, the route itself is worth every minute. The landscape quickly changes as soon as you get out of the Calgary town. Make sure to take Highway 22. It's tiny bit longer, but absolutely worth it. We went for 2 days of camping trip to Waterton National Park, starting our journey early morning as it's a 3-hour drive from Calgary. We enjoyed the entire journey because landscapes felt totally unreal. Roads were wide, sometimes it was short, sometimes it had curves and mountains all the way. Definitely a unique landscape, not so far from Calgary. It was raining that day, and I must say it was just adding more to the charm. We took 2 quick stops before reaching Waterton National Park. One at this Tim Horton, which was surrounded by amazing view in itself. Next was on this waterfall, which was amazing and not at all crowded. We chose to go camping since we never had experienced it before. We stayed at Parks Canada campsite, which was reasonably priced at around 38 Canadian dollars and turned out to be amazing. While you can book online, there was plenty of spots available when we arrived. However, since it was raining with heavy winds when we got there, I would recommend booking in advance just in case. We parked our car, had some quick snack before jumping into camping. As mentioned, it was very windy that day, so setting up the tent was quite challenging. But with everyone working together, we finally managed to do it. After setting up the camp, we went for a walk alongside the lake. Waterton Lake is a stunning 6.5-kilometer long lake shared between Canada's Waterton National Park and the US Glacier National Park. Known for its clear, deep waters, it offers breathtaking views surrounded by diverse wildlife and scenic mountains. When we were coming back from our walk, we saw these cute and pretty deers just a few steps away from the camp. I feel most of us would have seen deers in our life in zoo, but looking at these creatures roaming around so closely without any fear was an amazing feeling. It started to get dark, so we went into our camps and did the most Indian thing when families go out: talk about ghost stories. No matter how strong you are, at least there will be one story which will give you chills. Well, we shared a lot of memories from everyone's life, played some games, sang few songs, danced, and we were finally ready to sleep. But पहाड़ों पे आए हो और मैगी ना हो, not possible. So in negative degree temperatures and in rushing cold, we went outside and made Maggie. We finished our Maggie and everyone went to sleep. But due to heavy winds, I was finding it difficult to sleep, and that time I heard a heavy breathing noise and scratching noise from outside the tent. I wanted to go outside and check, though I ignored considering it was very cold and I was all warmed up in the tent. I gave myself an excuse that someone must be snoring or it's just the wind on that tent making noise and slept. However, when we woke up the next morning, people from our next camp came to us asking, "Are you alright?" To which we were like, "Yeah, all good. What happened?" And they were like, "Don't you guys know?" We were like, "No, what?" And then told us that a bear was roaming around our camp. And I am not 100% sure, but the breath and scratching that I heard last night could be of a bear. Well, we felt the fear and we thanked God that nothing happened and started our day. We went again to the lakeside as the campsite was just in the middle of mountains right next to the Waterton Lakes. We clicked some pictures which turned out to be great. Then after having breakfast, we left from the campsite to explore a waterfall which was just 5 minutes drive from the campsite. After this waterfall, we headed to explore Prince of Wales Hotel. Well, Waterton is also a hiker's paradise, offering a variety of trails ranging from easy walks to more challenging tracks. Since we were with the family and kids, we decided to skip the longer hikes. However, the view from Prince of Wales Hotel is a must-see. It's a beautiful spot and the best part is it's just a short walk from the free parking lot. The views from there are absolutely amazing and definitely worth a stop. After this, we headed to check out one more amazing spot. The drive there was beautiful, and along the way, we noticed some trees that looked strange. This was because of the big wildfire that happened in 2017. It's crazy to see how much the area has changed and really makes you think about how important it is to protect nature. As we continued, we saw something amazing: 3 grizzly bears. They were far off in the distance, so we had to zoom in with the camera, but it was still incredible to see them in their natural habitat. But we were still feeling disappointed as our Canadian vacation was almost about to end and we couldn't see any single grizzly from up close. We got back on the road, taking in the beautiful landscape around us. The road was narrow, winding through the mountains, and the view was just stunning. Along the way, we spotted another bear up on a hill. It was pretty visible, but we decided not to stop. The bear was higher up, and if it charged, we figured it would be tough to escape, so we kept moving. We continued on and we finally reached Red Canyon. It's not as large as some of the canyons, but it's definitely worth a visit if you are in Waterton. The place was a bit crowded at first, but after a while it cleared up. Like any great spot, we took some pictures and they turned out amazing. After hanging out for a bit, we started our journey back home. On the way, we stopped again at the same spot where we had seen the bears earlier, and this time we were in for a treat. We saw 3 grizzly bears, a mama bear with her cubs right next to the road. I've never seen anything like it so up close. It was one of those moments that really makes you appreciate seeing animals in their natural habitat. We snapped a few photos and then made our way home. Well, we ticked our last Canadian bucket list then. With peaceful music, beautiful roads, and great company, we made our way back home. That wraps our trip to Waterton National Park. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more adventures. See you in the next one.